What is up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to a new week of Ever Crisis, y'all. So, we got a new content drop, and the start of the beach event just happened. So, first thing I noticed is that we got a new draw. So, we got Yuffie and Lucia. We've kind of known about this for a while. We've known that pretty much since the anniversary, like live stream, or not the anniversary live stream, but it was like a live stream that was a roadmap of like the content to come, and we knew that this banner was coming, we knew that this event was coming, but we didn't know the specifics of like what the costumes were going to be like stat wise, and what the what they were going to do, the weapons too. So we got that answer, and it's kind of different than what I expected, because you think beach, you think water, right? But instead they went summer and they think fire, and that's what this banner's kind of revolved around. It's fire. So let's dive right into it. So first we got Yuffie. Costume, honestly, it looks adorable. I actually love this like lightsaber. The little Moogle lightsaber. I think that's freaking awesome. But yeah, costume looks great. I always like her costumes. Oh, it's like a little Moogle hoodie too. I actually love that. It's pretty awesome. Yep, the sunglasses. Yeah, I like the Yuffie. I like the Yuffie fit. Looks great. But all right, the Summer Moogle. So we got something new here. We got Sun's Favor. So we got HP plus 5%, physical defense plus 15%. So essentially, does that mean like physical defense is what, plus 15? Because the base defense of all the characters in this game is 100. So I guess it's plus 15 to defense, which is pretty good. 5% HP is kind of low. Typically, costumes have what, HP of 10, and that boosts your... Yeah, they have like a plus 10 HP, right? So they'll have like a boost to like 15% or something like that because of that. HP 5% is like essentially 1 point. It's like HP plus 1. So it's not much. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's helpful. But yeah, it's pretty low. But the 15 physical defense, yeah, I mean, the costume does two things. It's pretty, I think that's like the first of its kind in a way, right? Where we had HP with something else, right? So yeah, pretty neat. And then we got Flameblade Arcanum. So Yuffie is now the 4th character, I believe, to get Fire Arcanum. We had Cloud for New Year's event. We had Zack for the anniversary. Aerith with her Easter costume, and now Yuffie, I believe. Yuffie is the 2nd one. They have physical fire damage, though. We haven't had a physical fire damage dealing character pretty much since New Year's, right? With Cloud and Sephiroth. Pretty much just Cloud. Sephiroth was kind of the debuffer. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So the Striped Moogle Float. I love it. So at base OB level 120, we got 390% physical fire damage to all enemies, so it's AoE. 50% HP or more, the fire damage is increased. It's at low, goes to mid. OB 6, it goes to low, stays at low, goes to high. So it's like Tifa's what, bunny gloves in a way. It does the low, but if you just keep using it, it'll eventually get the high. 620% and then 700%. The R abilities are 30 and 12, 40, 27, and then 46, 39. So the pretty much standard R abilities when it comes to like a weapon like this, a DPS weapon. Honestly, pretty good. So 700%. I mean, this is AoE too. 700% AoE. That's pretty big damage for AoE, and probably the highest, right? I would think for elemental, right? So yeah, 700%, and then you get the fire damage increase up to high. So you use this 3 times. I mean, you're gonna keep using it, so you're eventually gonna get the high. So pretty nice. 684 attacks, pretty damn good. Physical attack, and sigil boost. So yeah, very solid fire weapon. And it goes perfectly with her Fire Arcanum. So yeah, another great Fire Arcanum character. I guess one thing to note, if you're thinking about using Yuffie to battle Shiva EX2, that's not wise, because Shiva EX2 is weak against magic fire. So just something to note when it comes to that. But other than that, yeah, very good costume, very good weapon. What you could pair with that weapon, Yuffie's got a multitude of things here, but the thing that always stands out is Arctic Star. I think is just always just great. Just throwing Yuffie as a side weapon, boosting her physical attack and the physical attack of someone else. Buff, debuff, extension, P attack. Thing goes great with like any physical weapon. Boomerang is actually very good for this because if you don't need Lucia, which she's essentially the support for this for Yuffie's DPS, you could use Boomerang where she could debuff the fire resistance, and it has the perfect R abilities. You have P attack and fire potency, and the other one had P attack and fire potency as well. So it's a very good combination. So yeah, those are the two I would probably recommend for this. But I mean, honestly, all of her weapons have like P attack. You got her Earth weapon has P attack. Her Dynatrae has Earth fire potency. I mean, not fire potency, but P attack. Wind Slash, P attack, debuff extension, P attack from Spiral Shuriken. I mean, she's getting P attack everywhere. So if you need to get P attack from one of her weapons, I mean, yeah, she has a bunch. But the ones I recommend, Arctic Star, just for the buff, and then the Boomerang because of the R abilities and the debuff for the fire resistance. So yeah, that's Yuffie. I think it's very good. For me personally, I'm probably not going to pull on Yuffie because I think if you pulled on the New Year's banner way back when and you've been building that setup, it's pretty freaking good, and it's been carrying me through all the fire, any content that's weak to fire, like easily. I mean, except Shiva EXT because that's magic fire. This right here and the New Year's costumes for Cloud and Sephiroth, those were physical fire, right? So yeah, let's actually go into Lucia now. So Lucia, I think this costume looks fucking dope, dude. I love it. So, I mean, it's just, yeah, y'all played Metal Gear Solid 5, you know, quiet. It's definitely giving that kind of vibe. So, yeah, I love it. The gun, I'm not sure what the headphones are for, but I don't know. But I guess he's like a sniper in a way. Yeah, you got the bullets, the walkie-talkie. I think this looks dope. There's a little sidearm right here. Yeah, I love it. From an aesthetic standpoint, I would probably pull for Lucia over Yuffie, but yeah. Let's actually go into the costume. So she also got the Sun's Favor, the 5% HP, physical defense plus 15%, and she got buff debuff extension plus 60%. So honestly, I think this is actually really good for Lucia because Lucia in this game, she is primarily just a debuffer at this point, and her weapon, the Marine Shooter, is kind of adding to that. So at OB0, 120%, or level 120, we get 350% physical 911 damage. That's, you know, that's kind of negligent. The actual damage is, you know, not really a thing. You know, it's not useful, right? But the actual utility on this is what makes it great. So, P attack down to all the enemies, AoE, mid, 50% HP or more. Fire resist down is also decreased. So, mid as well. It also goes to high. So, yeah, actually, yeah, mid to high off the bat for fire resist. That's pretty awesome. And then the P attack down just stays at mid. But OB6, mid to high at P attack, and then high to high for the fire resist down. So fire resist down to all enemies. That's pretty dope. And you get the R abilities are the same as Yuffie's physical. Actually, no, they're not the same as Yuffie's. This is the first weapon in the game, I believe, to have physical ability potency and fire potency at the same time. Typically, physical ability potency is like the second R ability on a weapon, but it's actually the first R ability on this weapon. Has there been any other weapon like that? Not to my knowledge. I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's like 2 second R abilities in one, right? You get the fire potency and physical ability potency. Pretty cool. But yeah, OB6, it goes to, you know, the same thing as OB10 is the same as OB6, except the duration lasts a little bit longer. It's yeah, it's a good debuffing weapon, right? It's essentially like the AoE version of Bald Eagle in a way, but Bald Eagle was only single target, and this actually has more utility than Bald Eagle does, because this has P attack down instead of just the elemental resistance down. So yeah, this is a perfect support weapon if you need, like, you know, that person to debuff in your party, right? When it comes to fire resistance, and then survivability too when you're, you know, decreasing the enemy's attack. Our abilities, so you can if you want throw a fire materia slot right here, so she can do a little bit of damage, and then she also has sigil boost, 664 P attack, pretty decent. So yeah, it's not much to say. I mean, it's a very solid debuffing weapon, very good. Does AoE, fire resist down, P attack down, very good. What would you combine with that if you were to get that? Let's look at Lucia's kit. What I would think of right off the bat is Mad Minute, because with this you'll be able to do P attack down and magic attack down, so you'll have both, and plus this has more physical ability potency and HP for survivability. So yeah, I think that's a good combo. Also, what else does she have that can help out here? Bald Eagle, I mean, that's ice resist. I don't think you're going to need that. She can do magic defense down with her Rose Musket, but I wouldn't say you'd be using this weapon as like a DPS weapon, because this is magic. This is a magic fire weapon, and this is just a, you know, physical weapon. It's not. It does have fire potency and fire resist down, but yeah, Rose Musket kind of doesn't mesh well together with this. I'm not sure. Because magic ability potency, and then you get physical ability potency on this one, so it's kind of weird, right? Thunderbird also does magic defense down, which would be great because of her buff debuff extension. So yeah, she has a few options here, but honestly, I just think of Mad Minute off the bat, because you get magic attack down, physical attack down, all ally or all enemies, and then fire resist down, all enemies. You know, I think it's a good combo. So yeah. Then if you want to like build out these characters, or mainly Yuffie anyway, you just want to get weapons that would like improve fire potency. So you go like elemental potency, fire potency. Like when it comes to wish list, if you were like to draw on this banner, you get like Crystal Sword Z. I have this at OB10. This is a great weapon for any like fire build, so you can throw this on magic fire or physical fire. It's a great back weapon because it has 52 fire 52 points in the fire potency at OB10. Very good. And then there's like Cloud's weapons too. You know, like Sky Splitter is a good one because it's got P attack, fire potency. Sephiroth's is actually really good too, the Radiant Edge, because it has P attack, fire potency. Actually, it has a lot of P attack. But yeah, just look for weapons like that. There's a bunch of weapons. And then there's like other ones that also just do like boost attack, boost HP, and it combines it with fire potency, like this one, boost HP, fire potency. So yeah. But yeah, am I gonna draw on this? Should y'all draw on this? It just really depends, man, on your account. For me, my account personally, like I said, I drew on that New Year's banner, and I have Cloud and Sephiroth. I'll show you that setup right now anyway. So this setup right here just destroys like anything that's weak against fire. Actually, let's turn the music back on. Okay, so anyway, we had fire. Yeah, this destroys like anything that's like weak against fire. So Sephiroth right here, he freaking does the debuffing with this weapon, the high fire resist down, and then Cloud just does a ton of damage with his Blazing Strike. I mean, but you know, this weapon's sort of power crept in a way. I mean, it's still 803% at OB10, and what, Yuffie's like 700%, but she does get the elemental boost as well, which probably evens out, or might be a little bit better than Cloud's now. And then yeah, then you got Aerith on the end that she just does physical tag up to the whole party. So, and she can debuff with her Sun Umbrella. So this setup right here, I think this is perfect for like physical fire. But if you don't have this setup, then, you know, and you want a good fire setup, I mean, this is pretty good. You know, no complaints really. But I guess you also got to keep in mind, we still have Tifa's probably going to get a weapon for this banner, or she has a new costume that's like already like kind of shown off in the event. So I'm assuming she's probably going to get a fire setup, because I don't think Tifa has a fire setup yet. So yeah, I kind of expect that. And we're getting Vincent soon. What if Vincent might get a fire weapon? What if he's part of this beach event? You know, he might be. We have to wait and see. And then, you know, obviously, you know, like I said, yeah, do you want to spend your crystals on this? Do you want to spend your crystals on Vincent? Do you want to save for the, you know, 1 year anniversary, which is coming up in a couple months? You know, all that's up to y'all. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on this. If you have a good physical fire setup, like I said, I don't think this is necessary. But if you don't, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. These two characters combined make a, they kick ass together essentially. But even just Yuffie alone, I think is really good. Drawing for Lucia alone, I think that's kind of a skip, unless you just love the costume or the cosmetic, or you just love Lucia. I mean, and that's the other thing. If you just love either of these characters, then why are you here? Just drawing them. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna, I guess, do it for this. Let me know if y'all drawing this banner or not. I'm gonna do have some fun here. Let's do a 10 draw to end this video. Supposedly we get double the odds here for golds for this 10 draw. So let's see. Okay, we got Matt. Let it be a centipede. It's not a centipede. It is a bramble spine. That's actually pretty good. Anyway, all right, y'all. I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Also, if there's anything I missed or I wasn't considering in this banner, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.